The subject I'm here to talk about is the transgender bathroom bill, how it will affect transgender people, and why we should make a national law about it. The bathroom bill is an all-encompassing word used to describe the bills and laws that individual states are looking into passing that decide whether or not transgender people can use whatever bathroom makes them feel most comfortable or not. According to a study done by Chrisman, Grams, Berger, and Dultz in 2017, approximately 0.53% of Americans reported being transgender. This number is probably small due to the fact that there is a stigma around being transgender and due to the fact that the researchers could not poll all of Americans. To bring this number into perspective, that means that there are approximately 324,118,778 people in America. Almost 2 million of those people report being transgender. This means that there are almost 2 million people out there who have to question whether or not they can use the bathroom that makes them feel most comfortable in certain states. I believe to make matters fair and to protect the rights of transgender people, there should be a national law that allows transgender people to use whatever bathroom makes them feel most comfortable. The bathroom bill stands for so much more than just bathrooms. The bathroom bill is about whether or not society is actually going to accept transgender people and stand with them, or if they're going to discriminate against them. Most recently, North Carolina has passed a bill that states transgender people must use the restroom that corresponds with their sex on their birth certificate in places such as schools, universities, city and state facilities, and airports. North Carolina is not the only state to take this stance. Texas most recently has also said that they're forming a bill much like North Carolina's. However, North Carolina has already seen a lot of economic backlash from their bill. The state is finding that musicians and organizations are canceling events and even boycotting the area due to their stance on the bathroom bill. A study done by the Williams Institute of University, Los Angeles, California School of Law earlier this month states that HB 2, which is the North Carolina bathroom bill, can cost North Carolina an upwards of $5 billion a year due to their stance. Most recently, too, in North Carolina, the NBA changed their location of their All-Star game, which was supposed to be held in Charlotte, to New Orleans, Louisiana. States are currently looking into all different ways to answer the issue of the bathroom bill, and none of them are very consistent. For example, Crowley 2016 said that Alabama is looking to pass a bill where there are 3 different options for the public bathrooms. The first option being that facilities are going to be designed to use by one person at a time. The second option being that facilities are going to be used by multiple people of the same gender, which is going to be the sex stated on their birth certificate. The third option being that facilities are to be used by multiple persons at once, irrespective of their gender or sex, that are staffed by an attendant stationed at the door of each restroom to monitor the appropriate use of the restroom and answer any questions or concerns that are posed by users. Texas, as we stated before, is going to follow suit with North Carolina, but they're going to take it a step further, stating that transgender people using the restroom that is not of his or her biological sex or what is stated on their birth certificate will be subject to criminal and civil penalties for not complying with the law. Wyoming will follow suit with Texas, creating a bill that makes it a crime of public indecency to use a restroom or segregated bathroom or changing room that does not correspond with the person's sex assigned at birth. However, not all states feel the same way. Some states are allowing transgender people their rights by letting them use whatever bathroom makes them feel most comfortable. States like Maine, California, and Washington, D.C. are stating that transgender people can use whatever bathroom makes them feel most comfortable. My question is, how can we stand by and do nothing to protect the rights of transgender people? Now it comes down to them possibly going to jail and facing criminal charges if they use the bathroom that coincides with their appearance and their gender, just because their gender may not be the same as the sex listed on their birth certificate. How can we stand by and let different states make different laws about the bathroom bill? Are transgender people expected to carry around a list of states that allow them to use whatever bathroom they please and states that do not? And what states are going to actually charge them criminally for using that bathroom that makes them feel most comfortable? What happens if a transgender person is traveling? For example, say you're a transgender person. If on your birth certificate it says you're a female, say you identify as being a male, and vice versa. Say you're traveling from Maine to California. Both states allow you to use whatever bathroom fits your gender and whatever bathroom makes you feel most comfortable. However, you're going to have a layover in Austin, Texas. So in Maine, if your birth certificate says you're a female, you use a male bathroom, and again, vice versa. And that is completely normal in Maine, and that is allowed. However, if you go to Austin, Texas, you now can face criminal charges for doing that. So in Austin, Texas, you go into a male bathroom, someone notices that you're not biologically a male, and then they go and alert the security or a police officer roaming around. Now you're going to face criminal charges for just using a bathroom that you were previously allowed to use in Maine and you're going to be allowed to use in California. How is that right? I feel like as Americans, we need to make a nationwide law and take a nationwide stance on whether or not we are going to allow transgender people their rights by using whatever bathroom makes them feel most comfortable. Again, this goes back to the fact that this is more than a bathroom bill. This stands for whether or not we're actually going to allow transgender people their rights and that we're going to stand with them or if we're going to discriminate against them. Steinmetz in 2016 stated in their article that by vetoing the bathroom bill, or not passing one, suggests that what transgender people feel isn't valid. There's already so much more for transgender people to have to go through in order to be seen as who they see themselves as and who they are. And this is just an added burden onto that. Transgender people already have to go through the process of getting their birth certificate changed so that it can show their assigned gender and not the sex that they were born as. They have to go through getting their licenses changed. By not allowing them to use the bathroom they feel comfortable in feels like a small battle, but one that we as the American people need to still fight in order to support them. My stance and argument is not only should we allow transgender people to use whatever bathroom fits their gender and not necessarily their sex on their birth certificate, but a stance that we have to make nationwide and not just in each individual state.